Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? If you're new here, I'm Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini, where we talk about unconditional love, the purest form of love, spiritual health, growth, fitness, prosperity, all good things. I'm going to be doing a message as it resonates for twin flame, soulmate, divine love, fated connection, however this precious, beautiful love resonates within your beautiful hearts. I'm going to be doing a message as it resonates for masculine energy, what's in their current heart space. If they could say anything to their beautiful feminine at this moment in time, what would it be? And the overall energy of this beautiful love connection. So with this masculine right now, the mask is peeling and melting away. I want to say it's kind of melting away on steroids right now. And this awakening process is in the forefront of the masculine's journey at this moment in time. So as this mask peels away, melts away, they come into their true authentic self nature, and that's part of the awakening process. But one thing that I do see, and I love this message so very much, is as this mask melts away and they come into their true authenticity, they see this beautiful angel. And that angel is you, feminine energy. So I love this so very much. Another key component of this mask disseminating and just melting away from this masculine, they have learned some very valuable lessons in life. And certain cycles that they were perpetuating, they're no longer perpetuating them anymore. Just learned some very deep, valuable lessons, primarily as it resonates for themselves and their soul. So they could have been just angry and bitter, and they realized that this is not the path. The path forward is with love and forgiveness in their heart. And this is such a beautiful message and lesson for this masculine. But what I do love about this message is one of the greatest lessons they've learned is this awakening. They realize that they've been walking around their journey of life with this mask on, of just false pretenses and labels that don't even exist. And most importantly, they are aware of your essence and your nature, and they feel that you're an absolute blessing and an angel that came into their life and completely transformed their soul footprint here on earth. And I love it all so very much. If they could say anything to you at the moment, what would it be? And I just absolutely love this energy. I love this message. So feminine energy, masculine wants to say to you, if you're seeing signs and syncs, some crazy signs and syncs, and your intuition is telling you that you're coming closer to physical embodiment, it is happening. So these are not like the regular signs and syncs that you see. It will be deep and profound. And if you do see them, the truth and the communication is coming to you. The truth of how this masculine feels, and breaking that barrier of silence and communication. And I love it all so very much. When I was in physical separation from my beautiful beloved, as many of you know, I saw a sign, and the hawk was always my totem animal. But the Thursday before we came into physical harmony, it flew in between, like I want to say, probably 2 feet from my shoulders. Now that's wild. And within a couple of days, 3 or 4 days, the truth and the communication came out. When I went to my beloved soul's house and we spoke for hours, and again, you will resonate with this if this is your journey. It seemed like mere minutes, but hours had gone by. And I was telling him I was going to film school and I was working on a documentary, which I still am, by the way, the longest documentary in history. But it has to be done when the time is right. And I said on awakening, like how the soul awakens and how we're all meant to awaken and how we're meant to shake and wake each other. And he said, on what, twin flames? And I'm like, what? No way. I couldn't even respond because I felt he's very rugged, but he's also very sensitive, and he's more feminine than I am, believe it or not. And I was like, no way. And I had drove home. We didn't live in the same city, and I was just in utter shock. So if you're seeing this masculine is giving you this message, if you're seeing signs and synchronicity, something deep and profound, you expect to hear the truth and the communication from your divine masculine. Another thing is the masculine wants to say to you is their intuition is through the roof. And when you come into each other, I want to say you help each other amplify each other's intuition. And this masculine is listening to their intuition. Perhaps they're sending you these signs and synchronicities to prepare you for what's to come. And I love that also very much. A couple of messages for you beautiful loving souls are, this is again from your masculine, nothing can ever sever our soul bond. And that's exactly it. That's this knowledge and this mask and this awakening and these lessons. And this masculine knows nothing can sever your soul bond. Then there's always that $1 million question. Well, if they know all of this, why don't they come? It's because there's that push and pull energy. And the moment you accept and surrender and just give it to God and live your life, there's that energy where you've kind of like walked away. So it's energy, that's all it is. And when you let go and surrender, the masculine energy feels you letting go, and that is pulling and drawing them in. So beautiful. I want to profess my love to you and thank you for always believing in me. That absolutely resonates with truth, communication. They absolutely want to profess their love and thank you. Because as I said earlier in the message, as they come into their true self, they feel like you're this beautiful soul, angel, just a godly being that came into their life and helped them discover who they're truly meant to be. I've tried so many times to communicate, but the fear is minding me. So even though some of you that are no contact, no communication, they have tried. But they've articulated so many messages, but there's always that fear to hit send. Why is that? It's because of the rejection. And sometimes, you know, when you have that sacred love so close to your heart, you know it's true, and it is true, by the way. Sometimes it's better just not knowing because it's sacred in your heart. And what would happen if you went and all of a sudden everything that you believed in your journey, all of a sudden it's that ego that's always playing with you saying, no, I don't feel the same. It's not. You both feel the same about each other. You both travel to the same destination. That's the journey of self-love and acceptance and awareness. But you don't always travel at the same speed. So absolutely 100%. And I've surrendered to oneself and our love. This is so deep for the masculine right now, surrendering to oneself and surrendering to who they're truly meant to be. And they're not fighting with themselves anymore, if that makes any sense. Because this is a journey of getting to your true authenticity and fulfilling your soul purpose. And you fight, you battle, but that battle is within yourself. And surrendering and just saying, yep, I know this is where I'm meant to be. I know I'm meant to endure all of this, obstacles, hardship, all sorts of pain that comes to the surface. But once you surrender to oneself, you're getting to the finish line of this ultimate beautiful love journey. And I love it all so very much. So what's the overall energy of this beautiful, beautiful love? And as you know, body connections, the chakra is a key component on this journey. It's about cleansing and purifying. That's what you do to each other. What a beautiful gift. What a beautiful gift. And today, the body connection that is clearing and cleansing is the root chakra, and that's located at the base of the spine. It forms our foundation. It governs our understanding, grounding, and connectedness to the physical world. When developed, it brings us health, prosperity, security, and dynamic presence. And that is absolutely it. You may be blocked as well, so this could be a message that you need to unblock your root chakra. How do you know? You may have some unexplained lower back pain. That is a good indication that it's blocked. I'll put the root chakra video up in my video today. If you can, just listen to it, as I always say, for a minimum of 5 minutes until you actually clear your mind and get rid of the pollution, because we tend to overthink on this journey. Focus on the color red until your mind is free. So love that so much. What I also see is nature. And to me, nature resonates with the root chakra, kind of, because it's in the physical world. And I feel if you get out into nature, these signs and synchronicities are what is going to be presented to you. Nature has a very good way of grounding energy. I always say, if you can, I know it sounds crazy. I've done it so many times. I remember one time when I was in physical separation, I was literally laying on the ground. Outside in the backyard, I had a little small fire going. And my son opened up the window and he's like, "Mom," like the look of horror on his face to see me laying on the ground. But it's so therapeutic. Take your shoes, your socks off, put your feet on the ground. It just takes all that energy out if you have negative energy. But most importantly, you see the most beautiful signs. And I feel like if you go out, I want to say in the next 1 to 7 days, if you can try and get out every single day, something very deep and profound is going to be presented to you. And I love that also very much. Also too, any like confusion or answers you're looking for, nature is going to provide that to you as well. And some of you, I'm not sure whether this is for 100, 1,000. I never know who these messages are for. You're clearing some karma right now. This is part of that journey. What you do is you pave a beautiful future for all your descendants. It's painful though, because you're clearing karma for decades. And some of you may be going through some darkness and dark night of the soul and just this uncontrollable crying. It's okay. You're healing. And it's part of the journey. It's sometimes this leaves you so raw and vulnerable, but it's meant to. Unfortunately, it is. It truly is. It's not that part of the journey is great, but when you get to that destination of self-love, it's beautiful and wonderful. And ultimately, the overall energy for the twin flame, soulmate, divine love, fated connection is awakening. So I feel like your awakening is accelerating. So at the beginning, you go through a forced spiritual awakening. Sometimes it slows down, but it's accelerating. It's going in high speed right now, which is absolutely beautiful and wonderful. As many of you know, signs, synchronicity, serendipity, deja vu, all these beautiful, wondrous events happen on the journey. And animals, I always feel like some of you have an animal that's guiding you, watching you, providing you clarity when you need it. And the feminine animal spirit message today is moth spirit, surrender now. That is one of those things. It's not easy to surrender. When I was in physical separation, I kept thinking I was surrendering, but I realized when I absolutely did surrender, it was freeing. It was just completely freeing. And I no longer cared about what my counterpart was doing. I cared about what I was doing. Didn't mean that the love wasn't there. As I said earlier, nothing can sever this soul bond. It just meant I was no longer a prisoner to it. And surrender now is the message for you, beautiful, beautiful feminine. And the masculine animal spirit message today is cat spirit. Claim your independence. Absolutely. This masculine is, I want to say they're spending a lot of time alone, getting to know the new them, and claiming back their independence, standing in their power. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the overall animal spirit message today is flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. Yes, just embrace it. We always want to hang on to what we are familiar with, who we once were, but you're evolving into the most beautiful soul of unconditional love, enormous forgiveness, healing, clearing karma, all good things. So that's what I have for you, beautiful souls, today. If any of this resonates, kindly like, comment, subscribe, and comment. Share your comments. Your comments help in ways that you may not even realize, because for all of us that are going through this journey, it's tough. So knowing there's like-minded souls out there experiencing the same things, it truly, truly does help. And today, I have a special video from a very, very special soul, Crystal, and it's going to be playing in moments. All of this affects all of us. So enjoy, and with that being said, have a beautiful, beautiful day.
My name is Crystal Adams Scott, and I'm the founder of Hope Unite. Hope Unite is a movement of hope to help prevent suicides and find trauma survivors and connect them to a support system that they may not know is available to them. I started Hope Unite after the loss of my husband to suicide in 2017. He believed a lie, and most suicide victims do. And that lie is that they don't matter, that there is no hope, and that their life is invaluable. That lie caused my son never to be able to see his father, or his father to ever be able to see him grow up. I knew there were other people that felt like him. And so that was really the foundation of what started Hope Unite for us. The You Matter movement is a movement of hope, created to start a domino effect of kind interactions all across the world. Every day we wake up with air in our lungs, we get opportunities to make a positive impact on the world around us.
The phrase "you matter," to me, it means that you matter no matter what you're going through, no matter how old you are, no matter where you come from, or any of those things. You matter as an individual. When I was diagnosed with cancer, stage 4, they're telling me I'm gonna die. It was Crystal and Hope Unites that kept me motivated to just keep going, where I was able to use my gifts and my talents and my time to work with the volunteers and to do good and to help people make a difference and getting other people involved. And so it gave me a reason to be positive and to use my business sense for the sake of something that is so beautiful.
Join the movement and impact the world in a positive way, one act of kindness at a time.